Transcription number 172, speed 100 words per minute. Start. The job of the Indian Medical Council should be to point out the lacuna and to get the improvements effected, and for that purpose the Mudaliar Committee has suggested the appointment of a commission to go into the question of medical education as a whole. The Mudaliar Committee has also commented upon the manner in which the inspectors of medical council are appointed. They have suggested that the inspecting body should consist of educationists representing the Union Ministry of Health, representative of the university concerned, and 3 experts nominated by the medical council. They have said that the persons so chosen should be of at least 10 years standing. They want that senior persons should go for inspection, and they want that the term of the inspectors should be between 3 to 5 years, so that there is uniformity in inspection in the manner in which the institutions are to be upgraded, how they are to be improved upon, etc. The last one deals with medical ethics. As far as that part is concerned, I would like to say that it is these medical standards which are going down or which have gone down. In such matters, the Indian Medical Association should be taken into confidence by the ministry as well as the medical council, because the maintenance of medical ethics is necessary if we want the noble profession to be called noble and not to be commercialized. The relationship between doctor and doctor, the relationship between doctor and consultant, and the relationship between consultant and consultant has been a matter which has been there from ages as a convention. Unfortunately, in our country, healthy conventions have not taken deep roots, and we hear of and on complaints which are justified and legitimate. One of the worst complaints is that the registered medical practitioners are issuing certificates which are not warranted by the reasons for which they are issued. I mean, they are either false or are given on false pretenses. The other place where medical ethics should be enforced is in the matter of medical examination of persons who are prosperous for insurance policies. Sometimes there are other reasons why a certain doctor get all the cases, while another doctor who is strict and who conducts the examination according to the procedure laid down is not able to get those prosperous. It is for the authorities to patronize and encourage those doctors who are ethical, who practice medicine in an ethical way, and unless and until greater patronage is extended to them or their services are recognized, it will not be possible for medical ethics to be observed by all persons properly. I can give an example. There was a general strike of postal workers, and about 400 to 500 persons fell sick according to medical certificates on one day. That speaks ill of the profession, and it is for the profession to see that such doctors do not lower the prestige of the profession as a whole. This is a good measure. Medical ethics has been brought within the purview of the Medical Council in this bill, and I hope by having an all India standard things will be better. On the whole, this bill is one of the best bills because it has come after the Medical Council has been in existence for some time and the lacunae or the difficulties which they have observed have been removed. But I would request the Minister and through you, Madam, the Medical Council itself, that instead of sending all the reports to the state ministries concerned, they should also correspond with the universities directly, because there are certain medical colleges which are under the universities and the universities are autonomous bodies. Those medical colleges are not under the state. I would plead with the Union Ministry of Health as well as the state ministries to deal with the problem of lowering of standards of education. Whatever lowering of standards has taken place has been because the states have been eager to multiply the number of medical colleges, but the required number of teachers is not forthcoming. The experience is not there. If you insist on 5 years experience for a professor, it is possible one university may appoint him but another university may not. I know of a case where a person with hardly 1 year's experience or no experience at all has been appointed professor. If the same person were to apply to another university, he would not be appointed. Therefore, there should be a uniformity of standard maintained in the matter of appointments. Otherwise, the universities which are strict institutions which follow the regulations laid down by the Medical Council of India will find that the talents from their institutions fly away to the other institutions where they are not so rigid. In one place, if a lecturer cannot become a reader, in another university he becomes a professor because of the paucity of teachers. At the instance of the Prime Minister, we had a cabinet meeting to discuss the whole matter, and it was held at 10 p.m. on Friday, the 16th September, the day on which we got this message. The Prime Minister fixed the meeting for 10 o'clock at night because Mr. Rama Rao plane was expected to reach here about 8 o'clock in the evening, and it was thought that his presence at the cabinet meeting would help me and my colleagues in coming to a decision on this very difficult subject. Uncomfortable, the plane which brought Mr. Rama Rao was delayed by about 8 hours. He did not arrive here till early in the morning on Saturday. In the meantime, we discussed this question at the meeting of the cabinet on Friday night, and having reviewed the subject from all angles, we came to the conclusion that in the circumstances there was no solution possible for the government of India except to devalue the rupee to the same extent as the pound sterling.